Hey everyone, we have left the farm and we are on an epic journey across America to find the best water park there is. Not really, we're actually headed up to Branson to Grand Country Inn to meet some friends and hopefully have a lot of fun this weekend. Kimberly and I both worked half a day today. We got off, got busy, got all the animals taken care of, packed up, and started heading north. We just crossed into Missouri and now we are looking for that beautiful sign of Branson, so we can go get checked in, meet up with our friends, and then go get something to eat, as we kind of skipped lunch today.
Yeah, we've been snacking a little bit along the way, and the girls have been snacking a lot, actually. But we are ready to eat some supper. Actually ready to get out of this car, because we've been driving for a while, and a little bit longer than anticipated, because it has been raining and storming.
Traffic has been awful. Yeah. A lot of our trip is 2-lane, and we've been behind a lot of sightseers who have not been in any hurry to get anywhere.
Yeah.
We actually had one van that just stopped in the middle of the road. I don't know if they were taking pictures or what, but there's a line of probably 50 cars behind them. And then there's a lot of hills and stuff, and there were semis that we were stuck behind. It's just been, the trip has been probably close to an hour longer than what it should have been.
Yeah, which is crazy, because we've never had it take this long to get up here. I mean, it's been a while since we've been here, but
a long while.
Yeah.
But we're going to Grand Country Inn to stay a couple of nights and try out their water park, arcade, all the fun stuff they have to offer. Maybe do a little shopping. Probably hit up the Landing and Bass Pro. Not really sure about that yet, because it wasn't supposed to rain this weekend and we've hit a bunch of rain showers.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to get there, get checked in, make sure this place is as good as we're hoping.
Yeah.
And then see what we can get into.
Yep. I've heard they've done a lot of renovations, which we've never stayed there before, actually.
The only thing we've done is played the arcade.
Yeah. But it always looks really neat when you drive by it, so hoping that it's as neat and as nice as what it looks like.
Yep, so you'll get to see with us when you come along on this little trip.
Yep. Can't wait.
Looky here.
Whoa. We have finally arrived.
I'm not sure where we're supposed to park. Grand Country Inn. Oh, additional park. Maybe we just park back here since it's... Look at all these police cars here.
Huh.
What's up with that?
I don't know.
It's a dangerous place.
Hopefully not. Okay, here's the hotel.
Yes. Okay, there's a lot more parking back here. I guess you're staying in the hotel.
Well, we are checked in and ready to go to our room. The bad part is that there is no parking in front of the room. It's really busy. So we gotta walk. Look who it is. Hey guys. Eddy Family Farm joined us for some fun. All right, here we go. What did we get? Oh, we got bunk
That's
beds.
a creepy little window.
It kind of is.
I guess we'll expound on y'all.
What I was reading is this whole area was like built by the Amish, so that was kind
I
of
could
cool.
see that.
Yeah.
Because it's got the pegs for where it's held together.
Yeah.
That is neat.
The really cool bunk beds.
They got their own little TV there.
Got our little area
Got
here.
our own little TV. So is this bigger than Great Wolf or smaller or?
Maybe a little smaller, but I mean,
I think
it's still
Great Wolf
fun.
maybe a little bit wider, but I mean.
Yep, there's a little bathroom. It's kind of small, but it'll work. Hey, girls, let me see. They're dinosaurs.
We're dinosaurs.
Did you enjoy supper?
No.
It's terrible, wasn't it?
I wouldn't say terrible, but
The fries were
it
spicy.
was enjoyable.
The fries were spicy.
They were spicy. But you ate your grilled cheese, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you like your grilled cheese? You did?
She's
Really? You didn't like yours?
Mama side.
We should have just listened to Case and went to Taco Bell.
for real. We are going to have some fun. Don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we're headed to the fun spot.
Just going in. We're going in.
Yep.
Not that one. Not that one.
Yeah. Who's gonna win? You? Riley, I think we're gonna win. Yeah.
Not bad.
Nope. Oh!
Look at it. Look at it.
Stephanie's got this. Oh, so close.
You can do it, Daddy. So close.
There's Kimberly in glasses.
Door that you guys came in from, that right there is the secret passageway to the parties and to the snack bar. Man, I love snacks. I would do just about anything for a cookie.
Oklahoma, that's right. Oh, we got any Sooners out there? I think we should call them. No, I was thinking about it, Zane. I think the perfect name for this duo right here is the Plungers. The Plungers! Man, that's a solid creative name. Think about that dad over there.
Oh, he's toast, man.
Oh, that is so right. It's like fighting words. Hey, there's some fighting words from over there, but we're not gonna think about that much longer. What is your name?
Brandon.
Brandon, great to Brandon or Brendan?
Brandon.
Brandon, well, great to have you, Brandon.
All right, water park time. Izzy, are you ready?
Yeah.
Looking cute. Looking cute with her donut goggles on and her little mermaid swimsuit
Look at my Crocs.
and her brand new Crocs. What size are those Crocs? 5. Yeah, she's growing. What are you gonna do first, Iz?
I don't know.
You don't know? I actually can ride some slides this year, so I'm excited.
Oh yeah, last year you couldn't.
Yeah, Zero was still on restrictions, so I couldn't do anything fun, but we shall see how much fun I can have this year with everybody. Look at that, that's pretty. The Grand Falls at Grand Country. Look at this water park, guys. It's starting to rain a little bit. So we had the first round at the water park. What do you think so far?
I love it.
So what are we doing now?
Eat.
Everybody is starving and we have certificates for the pizza place, which they can enjoy, and I know they have salads, so I can eat a salad.
Oh, they got a salad bar.
Oh!
I saw it last time.
Okay. Well, maybe I can just do the salad bar then, and I don't have to worry about the pizza part.
And then she can eat all she wants.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It looked like it's fairly decent, not huge, but
Yeah. Hoping that it's good. Is you having fun so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you tired?
Brandon, are you having fun so far?
Oh, I'm loving it. Just easy.
It's nice, except for the chlorine's a little strong.
Yeah.
Which it isn't whenever we go to Great Wolf.
It's
too.
not as strong as Great Wolf.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
because
really hot at Great Wolf. too.
it's hard to breathe in Great Wolf, but yeah, it is strong. So.
Indoor mini golf. Play. 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Laser tag, mini golf, Grand Country Fun Spa.
Waiting on Izzy to come down. There she is! Woo! Good job!
gonna make a wish, guys. I made a wish. Yeah, I came out of the water.
Okay, so it's the last day of our trip. Sad that it's about over, but we're also tired.
Yes.
Because yesterday was busy. We stayed at the water park a lot, and then played arcade games with the kiddos last night. They even had a little dance party and cake party. It was pretty fun.
The fog machine and
Yeah.
streamers.
Yeah, the girls had fun with that. But we decided to make a stop at Branson Landing before we... Oh, they're at the bus stop. We decided to make a stop at the Branson Landing to do a little bit of shopping before we go home. The Eddies have never been here, so it's kind of cool to get to introduce them. And it's been a few years since we've been here.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time we were here, but it's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always really neat. And right now, everything is just opening, so it's really quiet and peaceful. Probably won't be in a couple hours,
No.
but it's kind of nice to get to walk down here and just not have a whole lot going on.
But we decided to be smart and walk to the far end first, and then we'll shop on our way back out.
Yeah. Yep, Bass Pro is the first stop. Bass Pro. Gearing up for 4th of July sales, hopefully. They're all decorated up. That's pretty awesome.
Oh man, you really went in fast for that. Big one. At least you got one too.
What you got is?
We're gonna start.
Is.
We gotta get up those fishing poles and get new line put on them and get them ready. Remember we bought all
Yeah.
those lures? As soon as the river goes down enough, we're gonna get it. It's just so high right now, so it's safe.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to fall in.
You having fun, Is? Goodness, that's huge. Yeah.
Folks, they got a world of goodness. And hold them close to your heart. Close your eyes and make a wish. And give them a kiss for good luck. And then you're gonna push your hearts into the backs of your babies so they don't lose all that lovin's. And then they'll be ready to stitch. So I'll hand one to my friend Joseph. I'll do this one. And then we got all these strings here, these strings and things.
Here's this one.
Oh.
All right, this one first for you.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite parts of the drive back. As much as I always hate leaving vacation, right here, this barn is like my favorite. I always take a picture or a video of it every time we come through. I think they've re-roofed it since we started coming through here too. But it is absolutely beautiful, especially with the hills in the background. Isn't this gorgeous? Absolutely love this view. Anytime we come this direction, it's one of the most beautiful overlooks along the way, even though we don't always get to stop here. Just look how far you can see. It's great.
So as you can see, we had a really good weekend getaway with our friends, the Eddies. Be sure to go over to their channels, Eddy Family Farm and Life on Eddy Family Farm. Like and subscribe to their channels. Leave them a comment, tell them we sent you. And he's got a video up with some clips from our vacation too. Maybe some different ones than we have, so you can get kind of a broader picture of what all we did and the great time that we had. But as life goes on, we are now back on the farm and it's back to reality. And we came home to a mess.
Yeah.
My dad said that while we were gone, I think they got between 3 and 4 inches of rain and evidently some storms, because what started out as a little hole turned into a big mess on this chicken tractor. Several of y'all had mentioned maybe just taping the holes on the top, and the reason that we didn't want to is this tarp had dry rotted over. It's been on for a year, but the sun just broke it down and it just tears. I mean, it just shreds. And so we haven't made it to town yet because we all had to go back to work. But I found this tarp we had up in the shed. I think this was a 10 by 12. This is a 10 by 8. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of offset it this side to block out the afternoon sun, and then maybe cheat it over a little where not all that's going to be in the shade that's there now. And then eventually we can get one that's the right size and get this replaced. But we just got to get something for them because the dew, and if we get little rain showers and stuff, it's just making the feed wet and making it a mess. And plus we don't want them to have to be out in the sun. Luckily this Johnson grass here kind of shades them on this side too, since it's a little tall. But we're going to see if we can get this one ripped off and get a new one put on. Well, we're going to see. Because I would like to... I got a knife. We'll just cut this. It's a dull knife, but... Now, yeah, we can just take that down. No, hang on, I'll have to cut that too, but I'm going to just cut these zip ties and try to keep this all in one piece so it's easier to get rid of.
Yeah. And he's been off work a lot earlier than I have, or a little bit earlier than I have the last
Not
few
a lot.
days. Yeah. So I didn't realize quite how bad this was. I could see the rip on top, but I didn't know how bad this side was initially.
Yeah, this side was the worst side because the side closest to the house was not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wished I had time to have gone and picked one of these up because Harbor Freight's actually doing a 4th of July sale, and I've got a 15% off coupon.
Oh, wow.
So if we don't need anything else, I can use it on the tarp if it's the most expensive thing we need to buy. What are you doing in there? Huh? Back up. Like I said, this knife is dull, so I'd hate to slip.
Yeah, that'd be bad. We definitely secured it where it wasn't going to go anywhere.
Yeah, but it'd be super hot in the daytime. Yeah. They're like, what in this world?
Yeah, they don't know what to think.
I'd rather it not look cool and then be happy than it look cool and then be bad.
Do what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was your favorite part about vacation?
The water park in Addison.
The water park in St. Addison? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to need somebody's help.
Izzy loved seeing Braylee, and she loved the water park and the arcade, she said.
Let's see how this opens up. Okay, let's go up and over and just see how it looks. Yeah, that's not going to catch near as far as what I would like. I wonder if it would be better to turn it the other way and then like just leave this end open some. That way it would be, let's just see what it looks like that way. Yeah, just take your end over there and let's see how it looks. I have to move the feed back a little bit. Now pull, grab that corner and pull up and tight so we get it done. And then, yeah, this back here, and let's just...
That's not bad.
Because that'll get...
I like that better, I think.
Mostly.
Yeah, and it's just the very front part that's not.
Yeah, and I can scoot that one feeder back just a little bit, which it's still pretty, I mean, it's basically under it, so.
Yeah.
Maybe take this side and just fasten it even with this board.
Yeah.
And then that side, just however far it stretches down.
Yeah, that'll work.
I don't know if those will reach all the way around that board or not.
I don't know because I didn't get the biggest zip ties we had. But I don't know if we have any. I don't know if we have very many of the big
I don't know. I need to
ones.
buy some more of those too. I usually am buying them every trip I go, but I haven't bought them in a while because we had so many.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're definitely using up some packages now of zip ties, so time to replenish. I think this is gonna work out pretty good.
Yeah, at least for now. So like I said, I'm gonna buy
The right size one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for the time being.
But just so they have a shady, dry spot to be in.
Yeah, because the crazy part about the rain here lately is that we've honestly not had any real percentages in the forecast that were, notable. But then we've had several downpours, and
Yeah, they just keep popping up.
like the one while we were gone, we weren't supposed to have any rain at all while we were gone.
No, it's supposed to come in yesterday.
Yeah.
Was the first day we were supposed to have rain, and it rained on us on our way up. You like the baby turkeys?
They're slightly more skittish than the chickens are. I mean, except for when they just want to follow you.
Yeah, if you open the door, they'll follow you out, but if they're hungry, they'll just go right back in too, so it works out. Now, if they're not hungry, it's a turkey roundup.
Yeah.
Hey, Abs, can you punch us back through?
Teamwork.
There you go. Yes, perfect.
Oh, there's a huge beetle in our water.
Yeah, we're gonna give him some more water.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it.
And we need to clean those out and refill.
Yeah, that's why I want to get the new lids to make it where I can just cut a hole in them.
Yeah, he had a genius idea about that.
I'm not genius, but it's an idea.
Yeah, well, I thought it was pretty genius because he thought about,
Hey, Abs, will you punch that one through?
he was saying that we get some new lids to go on these buckets and make a hole that the water hose can fit through. That way we don't have to take the lids on and off each time we want to water. We can just put the hose in. So y'all can let me know what y'all think. Isn't that a great idea? I don't know why we haven't thought about that before. And this grass definitely grew while we were gone too, with all that rain. It's crazy how tall everything is though. Hi. Goofy girl?
Huh?
Goofy girl?
There's a chicken.
And it is extremely hot and humid all
Very
the time
humid.
now.
Yeah, I'm just about drenched, and this is really not that strenuous. I was drenched at work today too.
Oh, I
Okay.
bet.
So, no, back up, chickadee. So let's move this back here. Someone move that one back to that. Yeah, there you go. Because they don't really.
Hey, get back in, turkey.
May lift this one up a little bit
Yeah.
since it's right by this board.
Uh-huh.
I may move it forward a little bit because there's still plenty of room right there.
There you go.
I think that'll work. That keeps
Yep.
them out of the rain for now.
Yeah.
Okay, so far, all the chickens seem to be loving this new feed. I haven't found any of them that don't yet. We're gonna go in there and fill up their feeders. It's kind of hard with those strings on them. But I am gonna bring the mower out here and mow this down at least a little bit shorter.
Yeah. Not so hard to walk.
Yeah.
and work with.
You don't have it all over you. But they'll eat it off the ground too. The other one?
It's really, really easy to fill this stuff up, so that's really nice.
Oh, whenever Abby doesn't sling it all around, it is. Now let's go grab a scoop to fill that the rest of the way up.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you can see what the spot looks like when we moved them. And then, well, let's see. This was the time before that, and they've already been on and off this spot, and it's looking pretty good. So here,
Well, look at this, because we went this whole path.
yeah, it's
all the
already
way
grown
down.
back quite a bit.
Yeah, that Johnson grass. I wish it would have like Bermuda or something a little lower
Yeah,
growing, because I just think they would enjoy eating it more, and it would just look prettier.
yeah,
But maybe with time we can get rid of this Johnson grass.
yep. That's the
Of
hope.
course, I'm gonna have to like keep it cut back before it seeds or heads out into seeds.
Yeah, it just wasn't feasible this year.
No, I need like a fence for something to eat everything down. That's what I really need.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I rigged all this up whenever we were going on vacation or for our trip, where I had where water hoses would reach everything, because my mom was going to be taking care of stuff, and that way she wouldn't have to try to carry water or anything like that.
yeah.
Yeah, so far these buckets, the 2 buckets will last them almost 2 days. We usually go ahead and just top them off each day, but
Yeah.
watch out. If it gets to the point that they won't last a full day, then we're gonna have to figure out something bigger.
Yeah.
I'll close them.
If you can close them if you want, I was just gonna leave them open.
Yeah, we've been leaving them open some, and it's not been really a problem, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It's broken pretty bad. That's the reason we need new ones to replace them, because it dry rotted. You can
Yeah.
just leave it down there. That's fine. They don't have to be closed. They'll drink. They don't roost on top like the laying hens did whenever they were in there.
Uh-huh.
That's why I had to keep lids on it for them, because they would be roosting up in the top. But the broilers don't. They just stay on the ground.
Yep.
They don't even roost on the bars.
No. You don't know with their little short legs.
Good grief. You act like y'all haven't had any water.
I know, and they were just drinking it a little bit ago, but it's something different. They've got it filled up.
They may like it being cold.
Yeah, that's true, because.
Because that other probably gets... It's not hot being in the shade, but it probably is not cold coming out of that
Yeah.
hose.
Yeah, whenever we first came out here, I walked over here so I could help you move them, and they were over there drinking.
Yeah.
I had to shoo them so they'd walk, because they like being around people, so.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy that they're so friendly.
I know. Hopefully it makes them taste better.
Yep. That's the truth.
What about the turkeys?
Thanksgiving.
Nope.
Ye-
Keep one.
Huh?
Keep one.
They don't hold up well.
We'll keep the other turkey we have then.
Yeah. I mean, we might try to get some more turkeys sometime, but like for these, the meat turkeys, the way that they were bred to have so much meat and stuff, their joints break down whenever they get a little older, and they just can't hold up. So it's not healthy for them to live much longer past.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they're ready by Thanksgiving. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember when we started those that one year we did.
I don't remember.
If you want to drink, get one from the top.
No. Let's not teach them to do that.
Saw nothing.
That's like teaching bad habits.
Yeah. Don't want to
Then
do
we'd
that.
have to break the bad habits.
Uh-huh.
You'd have to sit out here and tell them no. But yeah, they're doing really good. Like I said, I don't know how much they weigh yet, but
Some of them are getting pretty chunky.
yeah, they still got a ways to go. Because I think I want to do... I don't know if we want to go a little bit bigger than what we did last time.
Yeah.
Because it was winter, so they just didn't grow that well.
Mhm.
I mean, they'll be younger, but I think they'll be bigger.
Yeah, I think so too. They're already, some of them look bigger than the
Yeah.
others did.
And so I don't know if we want to go ahead and let them get 6, 7, 8 pounds, something like that, or go like 5 pounds or 6 pounds.
I don't know. We can think about it.
Yeah, because we may on this bunch, I don't know, I thought about maybe doing like cut-ups with them. Going ahead and just doing like an 8-piece cut-up.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what an 8-piece cut-up is?
You'll get to learn.
Wings, breast, thighs, legs.
Times 2. Times 2.
They've got one on each side. The right side and the left side. 8.
Yep.
Yeah, speaking of that, guess what? Since 4th of July is tomorrow, that means school starts next week.
Yep.
They tried to start school on us a few weeks ago, and we were like, nope, we're not ready yet. So
yeah,
we make them wait till after the 4th of July, and then they'll get started on that. And starting this early allows us to pace things out, where if we want to go on a trip or something like that, we're able to do that and don't have to worry about getting behind. Plus, it allows us to be done with school the middle of March. Which we like to be done the middle of March because the end of March is the Okie Homesteading Expo, and they just released the dates for that.
When?
March of next year.
Yep.
So we've got our calendars marked and are ready for that.
Yes, yes.
It's just a matter of...
Waiting.
Huh?
Waiting.
Yeah, I know. It's a long wait, but I'd rather know now ahead of time so we can all put in our vacation leave.
Yes, for sure.
So that we can go.
Yeah. Because we are definitely going.
Yes.
That's one of our favorite things every single year.
But we're actually getting started a little sooner this time because last year we got started in...
It was a couple weeks later. Well, I mean, we kind of had done...
We swapped curriculum, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we had started school, but then when we swapped curriculum because the other just wasn't working out, we started over.
Yes.
And so they basically had already done a few weeks of school,
yeah.
started over, and then got through it again. So
yeah.
This year, we may actually be farther ahead since we don't have to do that.
Yep, we are.
Because that probably put us into August or close to August when they started the new stuff.
It was about the same time that schools here started because
okay.
I was kind of concerned about it, and you were like, no, it's fine. School here isn't even started yet, so don't have to worry about it. We just need to do what's best for the kids and change it now.
But since we're starting with the new stuff on time, we should be good to go.
Yep, and we know we like this because this is the one that we swapped to, and it's been so much better for all of us. So the kids love it.
But I think that's probably a good place to wrap this one up.
Yeah, because the sun's starting to go down, and we still got to go finish checking on stuff.
We got to check on some other stuff. But with all this rain, all that work we did in the garden, it was like for nothing.
Yeah.
Because it is back grown up again.
Yep.
I don't know. Next year, don't let me do this.
Yeah, we'll do half
We've got to do a small, even just a small garden.
Yes.
Like something where we can like get the ground ready and then maybe tarp it. So next year, maybe smaller.
Yep.
A lot smaller.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're still going to be wading through some weeds, but it'll be okay.
Because I think what I want to do too is like that little hoop house.
Uh-huh.
I think, I don't know, maybe ignorant. But if we're going a lot smaller, I thought about like building like a frame similar to like the coop and getting that clear stuff we used on the ends and just making a little behind the house greenhouse to start everything in.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe taking the plastic off of this, move it, and put just shade cloth over it for like the other plants and stuff as they grow so that they have shade, but it's not so hot because it is hard to keep everything watered and alive whenever it gets the middle of summer with a top on it. So I think, I don't know, I kind of want to do that.
Yeah.
But build the other with like windows and vents and stuff like that and just make it actually a nice little greenhouse instead of just a round little hoop house. But I think we're going to call it quits and finish things up and get inside and eat some supper. So we hope you enjoyed getting to see our little weekend getaway. Make sure you go over and subscribe to the Eddies and leave them a comment that we sent you over there. We'll see how many of y'all go over there. That way we never actually get to send them people. Usually it's usually them sending some to us. So maybe some of y'all go over there that haven't seen them before. We'll subscribe and we can see how many of y'all do that. If you're not subscribed to our channel, make sure you subscribe to it so that you can see all of our future videos. Turn on the notification bell and like this video. Help us spread the word and bring some new people in to check out our channel. We'll catch you next time on Grounds Family Farm. Bye.
Bye. Peace.
Louie says bye.
Bye, guys.